Yo, what's up everybody, this Anime Corner, back with another haul for the months of January and February. Now if you guys follow me on Twitter, some of you would know the reason why I wasn't able to do a haul in January. I actually had some personal things going on in my life, and that was the reason why, but I did pick up a lot of things during that month. You know, Barnes & Noble's had a Manga Mania sale, and I took full advantage of that. Also, while I was out of town, I picked up a few, Japanese volumes that I was really hyped to show you guys. And yeah, I'm really hyped to show you guys what I picked up for these 2 months, so let's get started. Alright, so starting off with the first volume, we have To Your Eternity Volume 2. And I have to admit, I'm digging this series a lot right now. Especially the second volume. I actually enjoyed the second volume even more than the first. That being said, this being from the same creator as a Silent Voice, my expectations were like really high. And I have to admit, it's living up for me. I think the only problem I had with the series, especially with the first volume, was sometimes the artwork looked a little sketchy at times. Not all the time, but some panels, like the design of the wolf, looked absolutely beautiful, and then at times it looked really sketchy. But so far in this volume, the second volume, I didn't see any of that. I really dig the artwork. It's actually surprising it is from the same creator as a Silent Voice, because the art doesn't look exactly like a Silent Voice, but definitely highly recommend it. If you guys ever check that series out or even haven't, I would say read To Your Eternity. I'm looking forward to the third volume and to see how this whole series ends. Alright, so we have Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Glory Losers Volume 3 and also Volume 4, the newest volumes with Troa and Katra in the front cover. I have to admit, being a Gundam Wing fan, I didn't have the highest expectations going into the manga, just because I love the anime so much. And the first volume, I was slightly disappointed. But that being said, the last 3 volumes I have been really enjoying a lot. And if you have seen Gundam Wing the anime, I would say pick up the manga, because what the manga does actually pretty well that the anime doesn't really do is you get more backstory to the characters. Like, you don't understand why the characters act the way they do, like Hiro or Wu Fei. But in the manga, they give you the backstory, they give you the origin stories. And another unique thing that the manga does, it doesn't play exactly like the anime. Like, it does play in it like as a retelling of the anime, but it changes things up. So not every scene is exactly the same way, and not in the same exact order either. But yeah, I have to admit, also the artwork is pretty nice in here with some of the color pages, like I always will show off. I like that they show you some the mobile suit designs. But yeah, if you're a Gundam Wing fan, it's pretty cool. Also, the manga has different Gundam designs. They're not the same exact ones from the anime or even the Endless Waltz movie. So that's pretty cool if you're okay with that. I know some fans will like it or dislike it, but yeah, if you are an only anime watcher, I would say if you're a fan of this, check it out. And also we have Berserk Volume 12. A while back I had a haul video and I picked up a load of volumes of Berserk. This was one of the volumes I was missing. So finally have it. I said once I pick that volume up, I'll start reading it, and I will. That'll probably be my next thing I read. Right now I'm in the middle of reading something, but I've been dying to read Berserk. I've been a fan of it since the 90s anime. I love the 90s anime, and now I can finally check out the manga. Alright, so next up, like I said, Barnes & Noble's had the Manga Mania sale, and when that sale goes on, you have to take full advantage of that. And the series I picked up with that was Shiki Volume 1. Now, I know a lot of people are already read Shiki and were picking up the volumes when they were coming out. I don't really like to buy too many different series in one go, because I don't want to like neglect any of the series I'm reading. I like to take it, one step at a time, take my time with the series, and I just don't want to buy a series just to buy and have it on the shelf. That's just not my style. So, but that being said, like I said, with the sale, you have to take full advantage of that sale, and I've been wanting to check it out just because also the anime came out, and I have never read Gantz before, and I've always wanted to read Gantz, so this would be my first series checking it out. And I have to admit, the main interest for me was seeing the artwork. The artwork in here is fantastic, and the characters, man, are very, very interesting, especially the main character, Shiki right there, the old man. I felt so bad for him, just the way his family was treating him, his kids and his wife. I felt really bad for him. It's a really unique story so far. I'm digging it. Also, the other main character, I guess the villain, who at first I was like completely hated, but started to read more into the story and I started to feel for him a little bit, especially his humor when he just asks random people right before he kills them, what's your favorite manga and all that stuff. That was some pretty hilarious moments. Also, we have volume 3, beautiful covers, love the color scheme. Volume 4, and also volume 5, which is actually the volume I'm currently reading right now. Volume 6, volume 7, and the last one I picked up was volume 8. Yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying this series a lot, and hopefully, I'll pick up some more volumes soon. I don't know how many volumes there are, but I know it's a short series and I'm enjoying it. I know Gantz is supposed to be coming out real soon too, so maybe I'll buy that also. Alright, so while I was out of town at an expo, I decided to pick up a few volumes while I was there. Picked up a few Japanese volumes, and this series right here, I know tons of people absolutely talk about it a lot and love it and rave about it. I know it's one of the best selling series in Japan, and that is Kingdom Volume 1. And all I have to say is the hype is real with this series. This series is awesome. I'm enjoying it so much. I wish this would get an English translation because it's fantastic action, just really good artwork, unique story. I heard that the anime is not that good, so it would be nice to get English translation, man. Just because it is so far so good. Alright, so right after I finished Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad, I wanted to read more manga that dives into music. And when I was at the store, this person who was working there recommended this series to me, and it was called Blue Giant. Unfortunately, buying this, I did not know it was not translated, so that's my mistake. But I picked up 3 volumes, picked up volume 1, 2, and 3. This obviously interested me when seeing the volumes because I knew it had to dive into jazz music, and I do like jazz music. And reading it, even though I can't read Japanese, the main character I'm enjoying, he's a lot different than I expected him to be. He's not your stereotypical main character. He's actually an athlete who decides he wants to be the best jazz musician because his friend took him to a jazz bar, and all of a sudden he falls in love with the music. And obviously is talented. Nice artwork, colored pages. Got my boy Miles Davis right there. So far, it's pretty interesting. I think I'm actually stuck in the first volume. Obviously I won't be reading it for a while because I'm reading so many other series, but I'm enjoying it. The covers are beautiful. Hopefully one day we'll get an English translation. Probably not, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, so moving on to the graphic novels, we have a series that out of all the things I bought from my haul, this one I was like really wanting so bad, and that is Son of Shaolin Volume 1. Really beautiful cover. Now, if you guys know anything about me, you guys know I'm a passionate martial artist. Martial arts is like my life. I've been doing martial arts since I was like 3 years old as a baby, and when I heard this series adapts hip-hop and martial arts, that was like heaven on earth for me. That was a wrap for me. And the best way, I guess, to describe this story, it's about a boy whose name is Kyrie. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm really bad with names, but he's a street artist, basically struggling on the streets, and he finds out he's related to a secret elder Shaolin monk, and there's this guy who's been going around killing his descendants, and he forms a bond with this guy. I think his name was Master Fong, or is it Fong? Let me see, because I forgot myself. Yep, it's Master Fong. and he teaches them martial arts, and they have a father, son relationship. It's really dope. I ain't gonna front. Like, the artwork is absolutely gorgeous, super super intense, beautiful colors, very very detailed action, and very intense. It's very bloody, very gory. The best way I could describe this, like in a movie way, it's Last Dragon meets a Jackie Chan film meets, if you ever seen the movie Dope, that Rick Famuyiwa, I think that's how you pronounce the director's name, did. That's what, if I had to combine a movie, that's what this is basically. It is really great. If I'm not mistaken, they are trying to make this to a movie. Dwayne Rock Johnson, I think, owns the rights to this, and they're trying to, I think he's producing it, so they will try to make this to a movie, and I really hope they do, because I dig this story a lot. If you want something different, I would totally recommend it. It is a fun action and also a coming of age story. So that was pretty much everything I picked up for the last 2 months. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I would love it if you guys like, comment, subscribe, and your boy is out.